A station in Fayetteville, North Carolina, WFLB, was going through a change of ownership and programming and was looking for a production manager. They had heard my tape and was interested. Come on up and let's talk. Well, sounded big time to me. In Florida, they have a way of selling the sunshine. That is, they usually pay a lot less because there are a lot of announcers and disc jockeys that want to work there because of the weather. Simply put, they're tired of northern winters. WFLB pretty much knew what I was making and was ready to double it, but they wanted to meet face-to-face first.
We are aboard the Delta Whisper jet, and it is certainly that. A very, very quiet aircraft indeed. We are at this time just finishing the boarding here at the West Palm Beach terminal. People are still coming aboard. Very, very, very quiet aircraft. This flight is the first flight that we've ever taken of any type, and we have just noticed the fasten your seatbelt and no smoking sign, and we were very quick to comply. You can hear now the engines being tested out. Throughout the craft there's a slight vibration, the feeling of a great amount of power.
Good morning. It's nice to have you with us on Flight 384. Please notice the card in the seat pocket in front of you describing the safety features of this airplane. There you will also find your personal copy of the main line of magazines. If oxygen masks are ever required due to any unscheduled change in cabin altitude, they will automatically appear near your seat. Extinguish cigarettes, then simply place the mask over nose and mouth as shown and breathe normally until advised. Please look around and note that there's a door on the left side of the aircraft at the front, on the right side in the middle, and one at the rear. Also, there are 4 window exits in the rear compartment over the wings. Every exit is marked with the word exit. There are also signs overhead to help you locate the exit. Please do not smoke or release your seatbelt until the sign goes off. Thank you.
And with the final word, thank you, the plane begins to move very slowly, very surely down the runway. The aircraft makes a slow arc in a complete circle and taxis out to the main runway. We look out to our left and see the ailerons of the wings moving into their proper position for takeoff. A national aircraft just goes up the other runway on its way for takeoff. We are now taxiing down one of the taxi strips to the main runways. The aircraft makes a break as it comes around the taxiway. The jets are still going at their high intensity. Apparently this is, well, you'll hear the engines rev up at this time. Everyone else is very calm, relaxed, chatting to one another. A bit, to be honest, a bit excited. I know we certainly are, since this is our first flight. Matter of fact, we're finding it a little difficult to hold the microphone steady, but I'm sure it only takes one flight to build all the confidence in the world. At this time, the adrenaline is being pumped through the body. It's an anticipation adrenaline that surges through one's body when something is about to happen of great significance. And it certainly is.
Getting our takeoff clearance now. We're starting our takeoff hole in just a second. Our flight time will be 30 minutes. Hope you'll enjoy your flight.
And with that, the aircraft taxis down the taxiway and now enters the runway. We're a little bit turned around here as to exactly which runway it is, but this is the one. You can be sure of that. An acceleration that one finds very difficult to imagine, a tremendous acceleration, and bouncing across the runway, and once again, off we go. We are goodness gracious, the acceleration is tremendous. We can look down and see for miles and miles. It's much like there's a buzzing going through the craft. She's shaking just a little bit. The wings are bouncing just a little bit. But it's, I would imagine, much like many flights. We are apparently banking to the left at this time in a slow bank. We're trying to get our bearings. Apparently we're over the turnpike. We have C-star left bank, and we are at this moment just accelerating at a very rapid rate. We can see at the top, we can see a layer of clouds above us. Look below us, and it's like they say, sure enough, the world is carved up into squares. The land below you looks just like many squares all together. The top layer of clouds is coming closer into view at this time. It's just like the advertising says, flying is great.